Hello. A lot of people have been asking me about this Wordle. I have a few friends who have never played it and say they've tried it and they can't figure it out. So I thought I would do a little tutorial. I'm calling it Wordle One Oh One. And so welcome. All right, I'm gonna share the screen and we're gonna figure out. This is from an actual Wordle that I did a couple weeks ago. So it's not today's Wordle, but think of it as a live process of how to um, figure your way through Wordle. All right, so let's begin. Wordle is simply about guessing the word for today. Every day is a different word. And to start, you go to this website, www.nytimes.com/game/Wordle and slash again. Okay, so when you go there, I'll show you what you're going to see. You're gonna see uh, these boxes, and I put in this guess, the letters FLAME. I put it in using the keyboard. So if you're on your phone, you can tap the little letters, and it will come up. And if you're on your computer, of course, you can use your I guess you can use your keyboard or your mouse for that. Now, all of these Wordle words are 5 letters. You can start with really just about any 5-letter word will do. Okay, so now most wordlers choose a first word with at least 2 vowels. The reason for that is because words tend to have at least one of the 5 vowels, A, E, I, O, or U. Of course, if it doesn't have any of those, you might think it has a Y in it. But most of them are going to have A, E, I, or U. So you want to confirm or eliminate the vowels in the mystery word. That is a good thing to start out with. So you choose a word with at least 2 vowels. So this is my word, FLAME. So um, please note that Wordle's dictionary does not include swear words. Of course, if you choose a word that's not in the Wordle dictionary, that's not a real word, or it is a swear word, or otherwise just not in the dictionary, Wordle will reject it. And that's kind of cool because you don't waste your time on words that aren't real words. You don't lose a turn because you chose a word that's not really a word. Okay. So I chose flame for my first try. FLAME. Now, experts advise against using uncommon letters in the first few guesses. There are a lot of words in the dictionary, and most of them don't have Z or X or some of those, less common letters. So just use the regular letters that you usually have in common words. All right. Now, here I have tried another word. And you see that the first word are all in gray. All the letters are in gray, and the gray means that none of these letters that I tried are in the word. So I tried a word with 5 different letters. It's very important not to repeat letters that you have already tried because they're not gonna work. Okay, so I tried strip, STRIP, strip. And the word flame was not a bad guess. It's not that it's a bad guess when you get only gray. It's actually pretty good because now you have eliminated all of these letters, these 5 letters, and the trick is just to never use them again for today. All right, so my strip, I have found that the T and the I are both in the mystery word, but they're not in the right position. When you see a yellow on the letter, it means that it is there in the word, but you've got it in the wrong position. So strip was not a great guess, but we have 4 more tries. So you'll see here that the keyboard letters change color to remind you which letters you should use. That's the yellow letters, or you shouldn't use. That's the gray letters. So as you're typing or tapping or clicking, um, you'll be reminded that, if it's gray, don't use it. If it's T or I, you can use it, but just not in the place that it's there now. All right, I tried thick, Thick. So I kept the T and the I in there, but I put them in different places. This was not a great guess, but I want to say this is where you need to focus. Just keep remembering not to put the yellow letters back in the same position. I do it sometimes just out of frustration. I just can't think of a word that has the letters in a different place. Anyway, I chose not to introduce another vowel. You may decide you want to introduce another vowel. I haven't tried O, I haven't tried U. Somehow I just have a hunch, an intuition that this word has just one vowel, the I. So I tried thick, and then I tried ninth, ninth. So I want to give you a tip from my experience. I think in terms of consonant combinations as I'm going. So when I tried thick, I was thinking of the TH combination. That's pretty common, right? So um, because it wasn't in the front of the word, it didn't start with TH, that's wrong. I said, let me try and think of a word that ends in TH. That's why I came to ninth. That's why I decided to try that. You'll see now that in this fourth guess, the N and the I are green. That means they're in the right position. So we're getting much closer. We're getting warmer now. We started with flame and we're getting warmer. Okay. So TH is a common combination, and STR in strip is also a common consonants only combination. So I'm keeping my commitment to the single vowel word, and remember that's a personal choice. It may not be how you do your Wordle, but if you have a system and you stick to it, then you're fairly likely to succeed. It's not really that hard. Okay. Now the next guess is going to be the most important one. You'll want to look at the keyboard. So let's bring up our keyboard here and think of all the common words that might work. What words start with N-I? They have TH in them, but it's not the last two letters. I can't think of a word that has, N-I and ends in TH. I can't really think of one. So let's just think. Let's look at the keyboard. Look at all of the letters that are not used. We're not looking at Q, Z, X. Yeah, those are not ones we want to look at. V, no, can't think of a word with V, N, I, and T and H. Think about it, think about it. Could we have been wrong about the vowel? Could it be a vowel in there? Can't think of anything with those vowels. Okay, so let's just keep thinking. And I think you probably will see it if you're looking like me. The T is here, the H is here, and look what's here. G. G. So I tried night, and yes, that's correct. N-I-G-H-T. I couldn't think of any other combination, and that's good because there's only one guess left. Now, this was not an easy word to guess. Sometimes they're easier. But we made it with one try to spare. It's time to celebrate and see how your friends did with today's Wordle. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.